100,000 games of play a match. He's calling you a little... I don't care what Fari Balls calls me. He's just a cheater. He is a cheater who is bad at this game. And all he... Like, why does he stream? Why does he pay so much attention to this game when all he does is cheat? He's just shit. Alright, I've had enough. I've actually had enough. I've 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 actually had enough. I've actually had enough. I've had enough. I've actually, at this point, I've actually had enough. Because, you know what, yeah? No, it's actually rant time. It's actually rant time. It's actually rant time. Because Namco, I'm sorry, but... How are we not just banning cheaters at this point? Seriously, like the overwhelming proof. I don't know what it takes to ban someone or get someone's account deleted or whatever. I don't know what it takes. I'm not in game design. I don't know. But seriously, Fari Balls is still kicking about. We've known he's been cheating since like season 1. Like everyone has known since like season 1, this guy's a cheater. He disappeared for a bit and he came back even stronger with more cheats, auto low parry, auto throw break. And it's just so stupid to play against him because he sits there, his fucking stream just like, oh, all these guys I'm playing are noobs and blah, blah, blah. Like they just can't believe that. Like, I've had enough. I've actually had enough. I've actually had enough. Like, look, he's... Like, it's so ridiculous at this point. Can we not ban cheaters? Can we actually not? Because I remember ages ago, Michael Murray tweeted something about, you know, we're going to get rid of this person. I caught him fucking plugging against me or something, and I'm going to look into his account or something. But still, we're here now. Fari Balls still exists. We have that guy who's been impersonating people. He still exists. Even though Murray, I think, specifically tweeted about that before. He still exists. You have the pluggers. Like, if you look at the... after this, I'm going to the leaderboard. After this, I'm going to the leaderboard. Bruv, my guy doesn't want to get stepped so bad. Like, so bad. Like, the reason why I've actually just stopped making videos, because I've run into Fari Balls so much recently. So much. The reason I've just stopped making videos is because it's just too easy content. It is just too easy of content. And no, I'm not going to rematch him because it's not funny anymore. This is the problem. This shit has just not become funny anymore. Like, if you take a look at the damn... Hold on. The top 4 on the leaderboards are all cheaters. The top 4. This guy could be, I don't know. The new save bank. This is probably fucking okay saving bank on some shit. But there are so many cheaters here. So many. Tekken services at hotmail.com. There are so many cheaters here. So many. And then the cheaters you can really tell when you just go through certain characters. And over again, the same people, like these two, will come up all the fucking time because they've just cheated to get this rank. They've cheated. They're just here. Like, if you see this, they've cheated. This person as well is a cheater. 99,999 wins. They're just a cheater. They played 100,000 games. 100,000 games of play a match. He's calling you a little... I don't care what Fari Balls calls me. He's just a cheater. He is a cheater who is bad at this game. And why does he stream? Why does he pay so much attention to this game when all he does is cheat? He's just shit. He's just bad at this game. But he just talk shit about people for no reason. Why? Exactly. Just stop watching his stream. At this point, we just need to stop giving him attention because Bandai Namco aren't going to do anything about this. They're not. They're not going to do anything about this. All of this, they're not going to do anything. They're not going to do anything about it. They're not going to do anything about these cheaters. We've seen it at this point. They're not going to do anything. When it's so easy to spot them, Like I can go through the leaderboard and just see who is a cheater straight away when it's so easy to spot them. When something as simple as like a report feature, I know like reports could be like, I know reports could probably be like abused, and people can use reports to like maybe, I don't know, go after streamers or just go after people they don't like. But if you have someone verifying it, a human verifying it on the other end, I know that takes manpower and resources, but still at this point, it's just ruining people's experience, running into cheaters every fucking day. Like, it's so stupid. Yeah, you got pluggers and blah, blah, blah. That tells PL yeah, that tells PL guy's a cheater. He plugged on me like so many different times. Or literally all he did was plug on me. I literally caught him in a video once plugging on me like 2 times. I'm just talking about shit. And then, you know, I've run into him and he just plugs on me. It's so stupid at this point. I don't know how bad Namco aren't doing anything about this. Like, they've mentioned it. I think, Jordan, you mentioned something about the tweet from Michael Murray where he was like, this guy plugged on me. I can look into his account and penalize him. Like, DC rate means nothing. Let's be honest. There's no penalty for plugging in this game. You get DC rate. People know you're a plugger. Maybe you'll get less games, but at the end of the day, you're still going to get games. Right, and DC rate's like your past like 20 games or some shit. So eventually it's going to go down. Eventually it's going to go down, and then it's like you never did anything wrong. You never did anything wrong. But instead, like, it makes no sense. I'm sorry. Because I remember Main Man made a video quite recently talking about this. And how much Tekken has sold, and how people like Fireballs still exist. It doesn't make any sense. It actually doesn't make any sense. But there's no form of anti-cheat. Even if you want to do like human verification, right? You save a replay, hit the report button, it goes to someone who maybe examines it. I don't know. You get trusted community members to do it. I'm sure there are people who would volunteer. There are people who would actually volunteer to be like, yes, I will review footage of cheaters. I will review it and, you know, decide whether or not they deserve to get banned or penalized. And obviously not just any randoms, right? Because that can be abused. But if you get trusted community members to do that shit, that's a very simple way of dealing with this shit. Very simple way, in my opinion, right? I'm sure there are people ready to volunteer out the wazoo first, because then, even then, it's like, there aren't even that many like macros and cheaters and abusers like that. There aren't that many. But when they are, it's just so dumb. Then you get the people who continue plug over and over and over and over again. Like, this guy's known for plugging, right? Bro, they need more than just a DC rate penalty, because it's just pissing. It's too stupid at this point. With all Tekken has sold, with how far Tekken has come, they still show they don't really care that much about the online experience. No, yeah, the thing is, that's why it was so. That's why even if Fireballs was like on the cusp when we weren't too sure, I remember going through his inputs one time, and it literally proved it. Like, you look through his inputs, you can see the shit he's doing is impossible. Actually impossible. No matter what input device you're using, it's impossible. Just by looking at his inputs, I could see. I could literally see stuff like that. You send that through to someone, you hit the report button, it goes to them, they take a look at it, and they're like, yeah, this guy's cheating. Like, because the thing is, same thing happened with, like, was it Allocution on Twitter, where like AccuMajor and I think Magnificent had run into him, and they think this guy's cheating. His low parries look too crisp, you know, his low parry and lows, like, even like before they've come out and shit. So like, they posted on Twitter, people look through it and like, oh, it looks suspicious, we don't know, blah blah blah. Then he like admitted to it, like, yeah, I was cheating, blah 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 shit. You know what I mean? Like, something as simple as that. But yeah, people like Fireballs who just never come clean or some shit. Low parrying lows at the loading screen, like he was ready. He was actually just ready. I don't know. I just don't think it would be that hard. I don't know what it takes, but I feel like something community-led, community-ran, volunteers, it'd be that simple. We can get these people out of our game. We can really do it. Because remember, at the start of season 4, all I saw were cheaters. Literally, it's all I saw. every time I ran into someone at Tekken God's fucking Prime or whatever, like less than 100 wins, I get fucking, I died to the turbo. I died to the turbo cheat, right? Ow. What the fuck? I died to the turbo cheat. He doesn't know. Training to break just frame throws. I mean, basically, that's what it looks like, right? With the rate he breaks throws now, it's so stupid. And we just have to be like, yeah. Just yeah. Well, the thing is, I don't think he makes any money off it. I don't think anyone's subscribing. There are some people who think Fiery Balls is legit. I think. Like, when I used to like watch his stream on Twitch, there were all those people who were just like, you just can't fathom someone being this good at the game and blah, 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 right? You just can't fathom someone being this good at the game. I'll do another one because the connection isn't that great. Community is keeping the game alive. How much free shit shall the community give the game while the devs freely raking cash? Demand more from the devs? Well, the thing is, I feel like that's a conversation for another day. Mitosis, Mitsos, thanks for the follow. Mitosis. I feel like that's a conversation for another day, because we've been talking about like the community would love certain shit, like, you know, costumes we would pay for, you know, like just like extra stuff, like extra nuggets of shit we would free like pay for. I was surprised that whiffed. You once got accused of using throw break macro, Nuno. Me too. I remember I played against, I think it was Tonic Water Games, that streamer, that Russian streamer, and he kept trying to throw me using pool, and I broke all of his throws, and he was like, this guy's a cheater, this guy's cheating. And it's like, no, I can just break throws. Yeku, thank you for the 13 months. It's just so silly at this point. Like, I just don't know how. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand. With the pandemic and everything, it's hard to do things. It's hard to get things going. They're still working on like the rest of season. Oh, whiff into rage up. Come on. There's still things they're working on, blah, blah, blah. But at this point, I have to do another one now because it'll be a lose quit if I don't. Like, at this point, people are being driven away from the game because of this shit. Like, we can talk about the netcode worsening and blah, blah, blah. But I feel like that's stuff that maybe a bit slightly harder to fix. Like I said, I'm not a game dev. I don't know how this shit works. That's probably something that's going to be a bit harder to fix. But when it comes down to like something as simple as just like getting a report system, report feature, someone can review it. Someone can review it and be like, yo, this guy is cheating. Let's get this guy out of here. GG. G fucking G. Get rid of them. If someone save scums, like someone can review it. GG, they're gone. Like, I just don't know. Like, to me, this shit is basic. This shit is just straight basic. Like, I don't know how Namco, I didn't launch, how Namco aren't like just like ready for this shit, but
round 3 fight.
I mean, yeah, save scumming is like you just remove the thing. I don't know what it would take. I feel like Namco would need to have their own servers or something like that. But like I said, I don't know how this shit works. But even still, it's like, just throw us a bone, Namco. Just throw us a bone. Like, even if we have to do all the work and you're just like, there's a report feature, we're going to get these community members to, these are the people who like go through cheats and like expose the cheaters and blah, blah, blah. Right. Just, oh shit, why did I do that? Yeah, just throw us a bone, Namco, and be like, yeah, we can do this. Like, that's the least they can do, especially at this point when like the cries for anti-cheat are so loud. They have them on PS4, so why not Steam? I don't know. I don't know. Anti-cheat DLC. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Anti-cheat now coming with the new anti-cheat's coming with season 5. I played the previous Persona. When I finish Persona 5, I'm gonna go because Persona 4 Golden's on Steam. So when I finish Royal, I'm gonna play Golden on Steam. Anti-cheat is the final season 4 character. That would just be nice, you know. It would just be nice to have something. Full crouch mix. I have to keep my distance or just keep pushing, I think. Oh, I was just a second late. Anti-cheat DLC for $5. I'd low-key buy it, I can't lie. Just so I don't have to run into fireballs anymore, or like just bans him instantly from the game. Could you imagine? Okay. Okay. Ban Champ Gary. There just should be an actual punishment for doing shit. Right? Where I come from, back in my day, when you did some shit wrong, you got punished for it. You know? Call me old school, call me old fashioned. That's just how things used to roll back in my parts. Me, thank you for the follow. Of course. Really? Probably do the roll again. Alright, I'm about to get schmixed. So I'm just gonna keep doing things so I don't get schmixed. Again. You should get a win if someone plugs on you. See, because the thing is, the game can't differentiate between like plug and a game crash. I mean, because essentially the same thing has happened, right? You've just left the game. So, I don't know. It's just one of those things that's hard to like deal with, I get. Like, the thing is, like, don't get me wrong. I realize this is a complicated issue. And I'm not saying like it'll be so easy for them to fix these things, but I want to see them try. Thank you. Please at least try.
Final round. Fight.
Really now? That has so much range. Like, I was certain that last one there whiffed. And I was like, cool, I can whiff punish. But apparently not. Excuse me? It literally just lag spiked before the throw and I couldn't see it. Toe kick? Oh, wait, toe kick there. But the wild sent 3. I was alright there. If this is fireballs, I'm just going to ult F4. Okay. If I run into him, I'm just gonna ult F4. I think if I run into him again, I'm gonna ult F4 and just start playing Persona. Fiery balls can't catch me in Persona. Yeah, he can't find me there. He can't hurt me over there. Kosh, thank you for the follow. He can't hurt me in Persona. Yeah, he ult F4s himself, man. Like, he ult F4s. This is the thing. He does everything. Fiery balls actually does everything. He ult F4s. He saves scums. He DCs. He even key charges for some reason, even though he's really bad at the game. Like, I don't know what he's flexing for. Like, he's just shit. He uses macros, like electric macro, auto throw break macro, instant while standing macro, backdash macro, Like, he's more machine than man at this point. And I actually don't have time for the people who are going to turn around and be like, how do you know he's cheating? Like, he might just have really good execution. It's like, you're just so bad you can't see it. That's literally the answer. If you watch Fireballs and you want to turn around and say like, he could just have really, you're just so bad you can't see it. That's literally it. It's literally it. You're just not good at the game. You're just not good enough to see it. It's that simple. Sorry, not sorry. Because I get so much of that. I remember last time I made a video on Fireballs and I took the piss and people were like, why are you being so mean to him? How can you be so mean? I thought his execution was just really good. How can you tell? But then they'll watch JDCR versus OK Saving Bank and be like, oh my gosh, look at JDCR take care of this cheater. Like, you guys, Fireballs can't hurt you. Fireballs isn't real. Fireballs. How do you have, I don't understand what the point is. Part of me feels like he just wanted clout. He wanted clout from like being good at the game. So he gets like these high ranks and people watch his stream and he makes money and he gets subs and he can finally get a new PC that he's ever had a donation goal for like 5 years. But people were just too fast to see like this guy's definitely cheating. Why doesn't Tekken have something as simple as a blacklist system would go a long way, you know? That would go such a long way. Such a long way. A blacklist system would cause him to quit. Good. Good. People blacklist everyone they lost to. That's like my only worry with like a blacklist system. But at the end of the day, for me, it would be good because like I run into so many people who snipe me just to like be a dick, key charge, make fun, do all this shit. I run into so many people like that. They're like, I can just blacklist them and I don't have to deal with these people sniping me all the time, you know? Senkro, thanks for the follow. Shoot. I don't care. I don't care. This guy can help me in real life. Fuck you. That's the thing. You guys see how I handle stupid questions in chat. Imagine me handling stupid questions from kids. I'd fight. I'd fight. I'd fight and there's nothing like I'd get kicked out of the school so far.